Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Paranautical Activity. This is kind of a celebratory episode of Paranautical Activity because the game just got greenlit. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and random a character. I'm going to close my eyes, spam this button several times. We're going to end up with Dynamite. Works out for me. And let's get started. So really exciting news. Today's Steam greenlit 100 games. And Paranautical Activity obviously being like, I don't remember what they were. They were like number 14 or something, I think, at the time of the green lighting. But they obviously were, toward the top of the list of games that were next up to get greenlit. So they are through Greenlight, going to be releasing on Steam at some point in the future. I haven't talked to Mike and Travis yet about the date we can expect that, but I don't think it should be too far away. I'm going to turn down my volume slightly. Oh man, if we get level 1 horseshoe for 250, that would be like the greatest Paranautical Activity run of all time. That's like playing Nature's Prophet and getting a Hand of Midas right away. I can't believe that bullet hit me. I felt like I was going adjacent to that guy, but it just kept on coming for me, so I guess I fucked up. But anyway, yeah, it's like getting a Hand of Midas on Nature's Prophet right off the bat. Like just teleporting around, getting a few kills, and getting a 4 or 5 minute Hand of Midas. It would be a big deal for us. We'd get a lot more money over the course of the game, and now that it's so much harder to afford items, that would keep on paying for itself all the way to the end, which is really nice. Let us get pretty stacked as far as items are concerned. But it might not happen. We might not get 250 on this floor. In fact, I think that might be unlikely. What is happening? Jesus! I don't. That ninja, I think, like went through me out into the other side. But anyway, we're totally fine. Go ahead and destroy that guy. So I like the grenade launcher in this patch. The lowered timer on the bombs is a big deal. It's still not my favorite weapon, and because I'm not like committing to trying to do like this is a grenade launcher run, I was just randoming. I don't feel bad about potentially replacing it with a better weapon later on. But for the early game, I actually like the grenade launcher a lot. It's up there with the crossbow as far as my favorite early game weapons. There's some nuance, some skill to using it, but it kills enemies quickly, and you don't need a lot of upgrades for it to be good. It scales well with upgrades, but, it has such high base damage that the scaling doesn't really matter a lot of the time, but it's nice on bosses. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and fight Dobby here. I believe Dobby or Dobby. I'm pretty sure it's Dobby to rhyme with Moby. But anyway, this is actually a big pain in the ass to fight with the grenade launcher. Unfortunately, right after I was like, oh, this is a good weapon on bosses. Not on the whale, unfortunately. The dude has so much health it hardly even matters how much damage we're doing. And it's kind of difficult to hit him sometimes. But we're doing alright. I would really like those Lectors dead, but they're going to be even harder to kill than the whale. And he's just going to keep on spawning more, so I feel like it might be a waste of time to try to take them out before the boss is dead. Especially since, I kind of have to focus on just getting away from this guy. We're going to take a little bit of damage, but it's all red heart damage, so it doesn't even matter at this point, as long as I don't die. Because pretty quickly in the early game here, we should start seeing, spirit hearts being the primary form of health currency, and not having to worry very much at all about the other stuff. God, I'm slow. I'm not sure if I should have taken that. God, I'm slow. Oh, man. I thought it was in my head that this guy had pretty high base speed, and I guess he does in relation to some other people like the tank. But still, this is sluggish. This might have been a bad idea. We do have 12 health now, so I can take a lot of shots, but, can I really afford to be this slow for very long? The answer is absolutely not. We definitely want to try to speed up a little bit. I could go buy vitamin C if we don't get enough money, but I kind of feel like that's unnecessary now. Like, even more health up. What is that, like 2 health ups, I think, to bring us up to 14 max health? Not really, not the most necessary thing in the world, but it is cheap. That's the main thing. It's a cheap upgrade. So it's unlikely that money, like missing that money, is going to come back and bite us in the ass, but it could. And I would definitely prefer to just pick up that horseshoe. That's 50% more money for the entire game. That's a huge deal. That's if we were going to get 2,000 coins over the course of the game, that would bring us up to 3,000 instead, which is absurd. That's an extra Iron Heart or Lighthouse. These guys are freaking me out a little bit. These ninjas, I feel, are not very good to fight with the grenade launcher. They seem to be a pretty good counter to it a lot of the time because they're teleporting around shenanigans. This guy's dead, right? Yeah, okay, good. And we are coming to the end of this floor with very little money, unfortunately. God damn it. Oh, but yeah, anyway, really excited for the release of Paranautical Activity on Steam, and I'll definitely keep you guys posted, let you guys know when you can go pick up a copy there. That's going to be a huge deal for the game. Like, you know, we were looking at that Kickstarter, wondering if how much longer they were going to be able to afford to work on this game before they move on to another project, or, like, God forbid, stop making games, but hopefully that won't happen. But yeah, the Kickstarter was not doing fantastic. It passed. It did well. It gave them enough to keep on working on the game for a little while. There were some stretch goals that we didn't get to, but getting on Steam, hopefully, even if the Kickstarter doesn't pan out, should give them a whole lot more, what's the word? Just, you know, capital to put into Paranautical Activity and making it good. Like, being on Steam and not being on Steam is a night and day as far as PC game sales. So I'm really excited to see how Paranautical Activity grows from here, and also, like, just to see more people playing it. It's a great game. It deserves to be played a lot more than it is. So far, really unhappy that I took Blubber. That's my principal concern right now. It's just, even if it isn't getting me hit that much, it's just annoying being this slow more than anything else. But also, oh man, I'm scared. Like, the homing bullets, I can't outrun them at all, of course. You can't really ever, but I can only barely, like, get out of the way of them, which is a concern for sure. Let's see if we can get that guy dead. Oh, how did that not hit the Lecter? There we go. Alright, that was a fairly easy room. Again, we'll just continue picking up coins. I would love to get to the shop sometime soon. Just please give me, like, a lightning bolt in there. A rum would be great. Rum would be fantastic, actually. Rum would probably be the ideal pickup. Go, because if we can grab some kind of speed up, I'm actually feeling pretty good about where we are right now. Blubber's great, having all that health, and it's, you know, it's good. We have a little bit of damage from the mega bullets. We have a fair amount of money, and we can always pick up a different weapon later. You know, I don't feel like I'm in it for the long haul with this grenade launcher unless we get some very lucky pickups like the powder keg or something like that. Gum, obviously, really important. But yeah, something like that could make the grenade launcher viable. But for right now, it's just kind of what we're using right now. I'm saving up my bombs so I can still have bombs later on after we get rid of the grenade launcher as well. So that'll be nice. And let's just fucking move onward. There we go. Yeah, it's strange what it does to me psychologically not having a lot of speed. Like, I'm bored moving from room to room and just like, oh, this is so tedious. And so my commentary becomes tedious as well, I feel, and I apologize for that. I'm having trouble thinking of things to say. All I want to say over and over again is just like, I wish I was faster. I wish I was faster. It's what can I say? I grew up playing the Sonic games on the Sega Genesis. Gotta go fast, man. That's how games work. Let's go ahead and check out the shop, please. A speed up. There's another fucking vitamin C in here. Oh my god, there's a scissors. Okay, but no question. Let's just go ahead and put everything else on hold. We need those scissors. Because that's the difference. If you get scissors early, then you can buy pretty much every item in every shop. If you don't, then you're going to be missing a lot of items unless you're very lucky. But if we can get scissors, that halves the cost of every item. That's even bigger than the horseshoe. So I don't feel as bad about missing the horseshoe now. The horseshoe is nice too because it gives you double health and bomb drops as well. But by far the most important thing about it, I think, is the money, and the scissors do the money aspect but better. So hopefully we can pick those up. It's $350. I don't think we should have too much trouble getting that much on this floor. Especially with all of this money from the Iris. The Iris has a lot of drops. because of all the separate pieces. There's double jump, that will help us move a little bit faster, and hopefully there's a fucking speed upgrade in the goddamn mini boss room. That's my last hope on this floor. Just you know, being able to go a little bit faster. But hey, right after this we're gonna be able to go buy the scissors and hopefully the shield lever as well. I totally neglected to talk about the shield lever. Shield lever is fantastic. It's the miter. That's exactly what it is. The miter from the Binding of Isaac, which is a big deal. Lots more spirit art drops, and really makes Iron Heart kind of unnecessary. I feel it's you know, it wouldn't stack very well with Iron Heart, and it just Iron Heart drops the number of heart drops you get total. So I feel like, you know, it's so much cheaper to get shield lever, and it carries less disadvantages. That even if it's like overall slightly worse than Iron Heart, I still think I probably prefer getting it to Iron Heart just because of the cost difference. Iron Heart, super expensive item. Oh, I have enough for scissors after this room, or I had it before this room, but I forgot. I'll go get that later. But for right now, god damn it, my fucking bombs don't quite reach this guy, and I'm afraid to go toward him because these fucking homing bullets are gonna do a number on me. God damn it. Oh, man. Alright. There we go. Oh, my God. Fucking savior of the world. Adderall does almost nothing because I already have such low base speed. I forgot about that. We picked up Adderall. We got a tiny, tiny, tiny speed upgrade. That is unfortunate. God damn it. Okay, so it looks like from the layout of this floor, we're not going to be able to buy anything but scissors. I'm putting a lot on late game here. I'm sacrificing a lot of my early game for the late game. Oh man, shield lever is so close to being within my grasp too. It's only 100 now. But, you know, here's the thing. If we get scissors now, if we spend all of our money so far basically on picking up scissors, then in the future we're going to be able to pick up a lot of items that, you know, that's gonna make everything so much cheaper. That makes like makes the lighthouse only like 500, which is, you know, substantial, but not inaccessible like it usually is at 1,000. So anyway, that's the rest of this floor. I think we have just barely enough to pick up a health upgrade, and with scissors we're going to be having an easier time getting enough money for things. So I don't feel too bad about going and picking up that health upgrade. Could help us out a little bit. Why not? So we'll grab that health up. We're not going to be able to pick up shield lever, unfortunately, but who knows what the next floor could bring. And again, we're going to be able to pick up most items in the future now, I think, with the scissors. That's going to make a big difference in our ability to grab good stuff. And hopefully, you know, if this run makes it into the late game, we'll see the consequences of that. Otherwise, you know, maybe not. Obviously, I don't know. That was kind of a tautology, I guess. But, oh man, how did I get hit there? that was silly. What is? Oh, it's an axe. I didn't know we were already on axe levels, and I've taken damage because I'm distracted by the axe. It's not good. Axe reports. Bottom is missing. Anyway, Dota jokes. I've been referencing Dota a lot. I haven't played Dota a lot lately, and that's a problem that I would like to solve. I've not been awake at normal Dota hours, which is like 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. It's not even really. I've just been busy during the time when some of my Dota buddies have been playing. I've been, you know, recording videos and rendering and uploading during that time, and then I get on and I'm like, hey guys, you gonna play some more Dota? And they're like, ah, no, it's getting late. It's like 5 p.m. It's like, alright, well, fuck you guys. No, but in all honesty, you know, it's my fault for not being around. But I would like to play Dota. I haven't played Dota in so long, man. I've played like a few games in the last 2 or 3 weeks. Really gotta fix that. I still like Dota. It's not like I'm avoiding it. Just have not had time to play it. And I would like to continue my Let's Learn Dota 2 series as well. A lot of people, well, not a lot of people, a few people I know are like big fans of that series, and then most of you guys probably like don't watch it because you hate Dota. But a few people have told me they really like that, and I would like to get back to it. That's a shotgun, which is a definite switch over from the grenade launcher, so we'll do that. Really happy to have that. Shotgun, one of my favorite weapons in the entire game. Just so good. So good. You know, just the hit scan is so OP, man. Like, for hit scan weapons to work in this game, they would have to do so much less damage than anything else. Really, the only non-hit scan weapon that does enough damage in the late game to be worth the trade-off is the Trident, in my opinion. The Trident does enough to, like, kill the final boss in a few hits. And that's pretty much the only reason it's worth it as well. Because, you know, most times having all that damage isn't worthwhile, which is why overall I prefer the shotgun. But just because it kills the final boss so quickly, the Trident has a special place in the meta of Paranautical Activity, I feel, because that is a pain in the ass boss. It takes a long time, and if you don't have a lot of health, you can easily find yourself in big trouble. But already my shotgun doing substantial damage, more than I expected, really. Let's go ahead and pop over here just in case there's some coins, but there don't seem to be. God, I need speed up so badly. I'm starting to get used to it, though. Starting to get used to just crawling my way through every room. There's a boss room, so hopefully we're gonna fight like Omni. Could Omni be on this floor? I think so. And Omni being the giant octopus, and if we can fight him, then we can pick up his tentacle for a little bit of a speed up and hopefully start digging ourselves out of this hole. Instead, we're gonna get the Trident, which I was just talking about. Man. I wanted the Trident so badly last time. Where were you, Poseidon? But now, I'm allowing myself to use any weapons I want. I like the shotgun. I like it a whole lot. And also, I'm way too slow to use the Trident right now. That would be suicide. The Trident relies so much on mobility that I'm not gonna deal with that at all. Lots of lava on this floor, but there's the shop. We only have 133 coins so far this floor? That's absurd. Maybe I shouldn't have picked up that fucking health upgrade. That was really close to landing in the lava. Let's see what we got in here. Definitely would like to pick up Kiss of Death. We're almost there. We should get enough for that on the rest of this floor. Because shotgun scales so well with damage. You want every bit of damage you can get with this weapon. Because especially at range, it can take you a lot of shots to kill things until you get some damage up. Close up, you one-shot a lot of enemies, but it's still really useful. There's enough enemies that you don't one-shot that it's really useful to have some more damage. Though I think fire rate is probably the ideal thing to stack with the shotgun. Preferably in combination with damage, of course. But if you had to choose one stat or the other, just trying to look up here. I don't think there's any money up there, though. I don't remember there being any monsters. So we'll grab this. You know, rocket launcher is slightly tempting, but again, we have the shotgun already. I know Spooter W considers the rocket launcher like an instant pickup no matter when he sees it, and I can see that. It's a really satisfying weapon to use. It's very useful. There's some situations though, and that's the thing. Like I'm opposed to, or not opposed necessarily, but I think it's a big disadvantage in Paranautical Activity for your weapon to be even slightly situational. If there's a situation where your weapon doesn't perform well, that's a room late game that can show up over and over again, and every single time fuck you for a few health, and it can really stack up. If you have a weapon like the shotgun, there's no situation where it's like, oh god damn it, I'm using the shotgun, so I'm not going to be very good at this. Because the shotgun's just good at everything. You can hit anything. Your accuracy is perfect all the time. You're a little bit better close than long range, but it's good for both. And especially like for most bosses, it doesn't even matter how far away you are because they're so big. All of your shots are going to hit regardless. Which is really nice. I'm glad that the shotgun scales with range like that instead of the typical video game like, oh sorry, that monster is more than, you know, like 20 feet away from you, so the shotgun's going to do almost nothing to it. It does like massive damage scaling up to, this is a weird room, it does massive damage scaling up to like 15 feet, and then everything after that is like nothing at all. I like it better that there are actual projectiles that you have to make connect with the enemy. Oh, that guy just flew into an axe. That works for me. This is a weird setup. I'm not sure what those axes are supposed to accomplish exactly. I see the... Oh man, yeah, this is the boss, or the shop mini-boss pavilion, so we definitely want to come in here. Please die. Please die. Please die. There we go. Perfect. Alright. And we've got a little bit more money now than we did before. So hopefully we can see something in this shop. Or do we actually? I forgot how much we had last time we walked into a shop. We have 100 anyway. Ah, there's Shield Lover again. I know that's going to cost 100, and I know we're going to buy it. That's real good. Scissors paying dividends. Like, we wouldn't have been able to get any of these if we hadn't bought the scissors. So now we have Shield Lover. We're gonna start stacking Spirit Hearts very quickly now, which is really useful. Very, very nice to have that. It's like, it really is like a miniature Iron Heart, but without the disadvantages. And oh yeah, we saw the mini boss along the way somewhere, didn't we? Did we not? Which way is the mini boss? I think it's over here. By the way, poison bombs kind of on my radar a little bit. I don't know. I kind of want to save my money just in case there's something really important next floor. Because again, I'm not using that many bombs anyway, so it's not really necessary. I know a lot of people get really pissed off that I don't use a lot of bombs. But you know, what can I say? You can hit yourself with them, and if I walk into a room and I know I can take it out without taking any damage, then why would I use bombs? Fucking jellyfish, man. Took damage to the jellyfish. That feels pretty bad. But yeah, I feel like bombs should be reserved for like things they can get you out of, especially since, yeah, why not? Especially since the oh, nice Omni. Okay, finally we're gonna get some speed up. Might as well toss some bombs in here as well. But I think we're gonna kill this guy just fine before he gets out of control. Anyway, yeah, especially since the final boss takes so long that often I can spam like 50, 60 bombs on that boss. So why waste them when I'm not gonna take damage instead of saving them for the final boss where I know I'll probably be able to use most, if not all, of my bombs. So that's kind of my opinion on that. We're gonna pick up a speed up. Oh man, feels good. I think we might be back to base speed finally, guys. Feels pretty good. I do want to finish off this floor and get some more money, as well as more Spirit Hearts. Oh man, I wasn't slow enough to get away, or I wasn't fast enough to get away from that guy. Literally, just like he started exploding and I ran full speed away from him the entire time and still got hit. Oh man, I need speed up so bad. What was I doing? What was I thinking? We're just jumping into an axe. I saw him going in. I even remarked upon them earlier. That is real silly. Anyway, there goes one of my Spirit Hearts. Big deal, I guess. Please die. Thank you. Go ahead and hop down here. Are you kidding me? That axe, I did not really understand how that axe worked. But I'm really surprised that it hit me there. Regardless, because it seemed like I was away from it. It seemed like I was out of its hitbox to me. Anyway, let's go ahead and move onward here. And, you know, it's not panning out so far. My strategy of, like, stack Spirit Hearts is not working at all. Are you kidding me? What is going on here? That was a lot of mysterious damage. I don't know where a lot of that came from. It was just one of those situations where you kind of get pushed into a corner and things keep on hitting you. My double jump didn't work too. Alright, fuck it, we're leaving this floor because apparently everything is going to go wrong if I stay here. Yeah, that was really annoying and disappointing, and now we're several health down for no purpose. So, guess we'll take off. Whatever. I'm over it. We do have a lot of health in here though, so we might as well pick that up. Very nice. Almost back up to full health. After picking up Shield Lover is always a good place to be. And we will move on. I think my speed is still a substantial part of my concerns here. I'd love to pick up a little bit of speed up, but we'll see what happens with that. There's the mini boss, so we're definitely going this way. No chance, no getting around that. Oh god, okay. I'm too slow for this point in the game. I'm gonna die from lack of speed. That's how this run is gonna end. Hashtag fuck blubber. Hashtag fuck blubber. This is fucking absurd. Yeah, these motherfuckers are so much faster than me. Fuck. This is a weird room because you a lot of the time you have to imagine where the stream of bullets from Gileads are and dodge just like where you think they are in your head. I've gotten better at it over my time playing Paranautical. I used to hate this room a lot more than I do now. But still, it's still really hard without speed. This whole game is really hard without speed, let's be honest. I think I'm fucked. But we're gonna take this guy out. Maybe we'll get the lightning bolt, everything will turn around. That's what I'm hoping for right now. Come on, thing. You can do this for me. We're gonna get cherry bombs. Too bad we don't have the grenade launcher anymore, but that could be useful. I don't know, man. It's kind of... Cherry Bomb is scary when you don't have speed because you can't get away from your own bombs. But I'm going to drop one there and hope that that takes care of Genghis. Seems to have. Alright. Cherry Bomb really good for crowd control, which is really nice for Genghises and shit that are pissing you off. You just kind of drop one at your feet and run away and hope it works out. Or at least that's what I just did. I don't know if that's the ideal strategy, but it is how I do things. Let's go ahead and move this way. No, I don't see any doors through there. It doesn't necessarily mean they don't exist, but it does mean that has a higher than normal chance of not leading anywhere, so we're gonna take off from there. Uh-oh. Fucking Genghises. Okay, another room down. We're still hanging in there, but only just. I'm really hoping for once that this shop has a health box or an armor box, because that would help me out a lot. Let's try to sneak past here. That's an Iron Heart, that's an Almanac, and that's a Genghis' Soul. I could have Iron Heart right now, but we already have Shield Lover, and we're already at, like, not reaching our health cap, so that would be a waste. Instead, we're going to pick up the Almanac. I don't want Genghis' Soul. You know what? This run's fucked anyway. Let's have some fun. Please. Please. There we go. This is, really disconcerting. But we didn't have to deal with obstacles up there, which is the main thing I was looking for in that pickup. It's nice being able to just kind of run around, you know, without worrying about anything, because the ceiling generally doesn't have obstacles on it, so you can just be up there and shooting at things, assuming you can tell what's going on, which is a big assumption, of course. Oh man, this is kind of scary. I just want to see how enemy AI works when I'm on the ceiling sometimes. Oh god, that's an explosion for us. I think it's gonna be way harder to dodge those explosions from the ceiling than the floor. I think it's gonna be hard to dodge those in general, actually, without being able to jump. That just occurred to me. I feel like my strategy for dealing with Blowfish is heavily reliant on my ability to jump. But we'll pick up Blowfish here for some nice extra damage, and we're gonna move on because obviously we're not in a position to farm anything. So here we go. Genghis' Soul. Almanac is gonna be a big hard hitter here for sure. Okay, we can't jump in this room. If we jump, we're gonna get hit by arrows 100% for sure, so I just have to stay on the ground. Oh, this is so weird. We need these guys dead for sure. Oh, god damn it, I'm so slow. Especially, like, losing the ability to bunny hop is fucking devastating right now. Didn't notice this guy was still alive, because that was, like, my only source of speed. I'm not going to pretend it was a well-thought-out decision to buy Genghis' Soul. Alright, let's just check up here, see if we can see any drops that I should be thinking about. Nah, I don't see anything. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out the mini-boss. Shouldn't be too difficult. It's probably Lilith. Yeah, it is. Alright, well... Luckily, this boss doesn't really rely on speed so heavily. We need this guy dead. 100% necessary. Okay, and then, actually, you know what? Shotgun's a pretty good counter to Lilith, I would say, because she's going to get close to us a lot. She's small, so normally a shotgun's not so great on her, but with the shotgun, we can get some stuff done. I don't know what I was trying to say there. My commentary died as I was trying to finish her off. I forgot my train of thought completely. Just trying to bait those homing shots, and it seems to be working all right. Because like if they get right to me and then I go to the floor, they'll usually miss me and hit the floor, so it's almost like using a wall. Yeah, this is gonna be a thing. Okay, that works. Oh god. Okay. This is actually a really, really, really nice room to have Genghis' Soul in, because I can just run away from all these dudes and not have to worry about falling into the acid by accident. It's really nice having just a walkway. Here comes this guy. Oh, fuck. This is so fucking disconcerting. This is really weird. It's harder than it should be just because you're so used to seeing the rooms normally. It shouldn't actually be that strange walking on the ceiling, because it's like a bunch of enemies are up on your ceiling shooting at you. Am I like not damaging this man? There we go. Magnet was MVP in that room because I would not have been able to find all the shit they dropped if I didn't have it. Let's go ahead and move our way toward this boss room, I guess. Oh, this is. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It was a poor use of Genghis' soul. I was totally lost for a second. I forgot which way I had to go to leave because I didn't like. I went in there and then reversed. I was like, oh god, which way is the exit and which way is just death? Oh man, what a run! Nice thing about Genghis' soul though is that I immediately like stopped feeling bad about losing because this is just madness. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's go ahead and fight this guy. Oh good. Yeah, the giant spider. I'm not going to be able to jump at all. That's going to be a huge concern. Well, I could, I guess. Or actually, that'll get me away from the little spiders, won't it? Like, they're just literally not going to be able to get me. For some reason, I was thinking little spiders would, like, come up and attack me. That's not the case at all. I can just ignore them completely for the entire boss fight. This is great. Oh, man. Fucking home in tears, man. Nice thing about hit scan weapons, we can use it to take out stuff that's all the way across the room. In fact, I probably should not even be caring about the egg sacs. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll just sit here and attack the boss, and then later we can deal with the swarm of spiders because they can't hit me anyway. And I think they might actually be able to drop health. So if we can make that happen, that would be pretty amazing. Okay, there's the end of that boss. Just want to make sure that all the spiders are dead. Nice. Alright. We're going to pick up Spiga's Fang. We have 4 health. That's the situation we're in right now. We have $300 and scissors, so I feel like it's more than worth it to make our way over to this shop. We might die on the way, but we would certainly die on the next floor. We're just looking for those tiny little advantages we can get if possible. That room doesn't give us any advantages with Genghis' soul. This one does. So I feel more comfortable actually going into this room because it's a room that's balanced for the acid and we don't have to deal with that at all. We can just fight it from the ceiling. So I'm less likely to take damage here, I feel, than I would be in a room that's balanced to be wide open, just like we're making it with the Genghis' soul. We did take a little bit of damage in there, unfortunately, but we made it back up as well. There's another room that I feel like we can do well with if we just start on the ceiling. Nervous about the Genghises. Nervous about everything, really. But that bomber guy, actually, he hit me once. I'm not happy about that, but he did also take out a lot of enemies that I was very concerned about, so it may have been worthwhile in the long run, taking that one hit of damage. Let's see what we got over here. More lava. Always nice to see when you have Genghis' soul. Well, it's acid, but I always call it lava because they're functionally identical. Why are there rooms full of lava and acid on a Nazi warship? It's one of those things you think about when you play Paranautical Activity for a long time and kind of take it for granted. Okay, I see a lot of boxes here. Wow, what a shop. Okay, we're going to take the health box for sure. That gave us almost nothing. We get spinach for increased health. We already had pretty high max health, and we haven't hit max health in a long time. We're going to buy bombs just because. Basically, we have the money, and we don't really need it for anything. And we're going to move on to the next floor. I don't feel enthusiastic about our chances. We'll put it that way, but, you know, anything could happen. Anything at all. That health box could have been great, but it gave us so few hearts. I think it only gave us like 1 or 2 hearts, unfortunately, so GG there. I'm going to take a little drink of water as we ride. And we are on to the final floor. We could just rush the boss if we wanted to. This is a shitty room, but I feel like with Genghis' soul we'll be able to get around the arrows. For the most part. Oh god, I'm too slow. Oh, this guy. I thought I was getting hit by bullets. Fuck. Alright, well, we are nearly dead. Anything could happen, but not this run, I guess. Please die, Mr. Nazi soldier. Come on. Where are you? Where are they? Okay, that's 1 room down. We have 1 health left. Well done, I would say. That was pretty much ideal. I don't think we're going to try rushing the boss. Instead, I'm going to try to make my way over to the item room. We'll see what we can get there, because if I go into the boss room with 1 health, I'm dead. Like, straight up. There's no way I'm killing that boss without taking any damage. Okay, this is going to give us some distance from these guys being on the ceiling, which could be enough to make this room work. I kind of like Genghis' Soul with hit scan weapons. It's, oh man. But yeah, I kind of like it with hit scan weapons. It opens up some interesting possibilities. It's difficult, and I'm still learning it. And especially when you're that slow, it's a big issue because it takes away your ability to bunny hop. But it's something that I feel like I get pretty good with, because it opens up tactics in a lot of rooms, and you don't have to deal with bullet drop anyway, which is the biggest problem with Genghis' Soul in my opinion. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Paranautical Activity got greenlit. I'm really excited about it. Make sure to keep your eyes peeled for when that's coming out on Steam, and I'll definitely let you guys know as well, probably with another episode of Paranautical Activity. But regardless, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.